2 days ago, I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I discovered, through experience and such, that I can ramble, like, for a really long period of time, like really long. Okay, so I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and we were talking, and subjects came up. Not gonna tell you the subjects because they're not very yes. Okay. So I was talking to her for like 20 minutes straight, just about the stupidest things. First off, it started out serious, like I was trying to explain something, I believe. I started explaining, and then eventually I just included every single tiny detail into my explanation for no reason except for wanting to talk. So I decided that I'm gonna do the same thing on here. I'm just gonna ramble about random stuff for about, I don't even know how long, but hopefully it won't be 20 minutes because that's kind of a long video. So first, the first thing that comes to my mind is always chocolate milk. I want to talk about chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is something that I cannot live without, and that is because I don't even know. I was allergic to milk when I was a baby. When I was a baby, I could not be breastfed. I could not have anything that had to do with cows because, or was I lactose intolerant? Maybe I was. All I know is that I couldn't have milk. Somehow I grew out of it, and I just slowly began loving chocolate milk. I believe I talked about it in another video, but the first time I ever tried to make chocolate milk, I remember it. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember this, and I'll tell you why. My sister made chocolate milk. I had some. I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. I mean, like, your first time tasting chocolate milk, you're gonna. Whew. Okay. So I wanted to make some for myself because I wanted her cup, but she wouldn't give it to me. For reasonable reasons. I mean, it's chocolate milk. Why would she give it up? I get a cup, I pull out the chocolate mix, and I fill my cup with water. Water. I fill it up with water. I put the chocolate mix in the water. I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with me. Chocolate milk. Somehow water was involved. I don't know. I tasted it. It was gross. So what I did is I didn't think that I did anything wrong. I just decided that I need to put more chocolate. So I put more chocolate. I was like, man, mixing it, and it didn't help. Okay. So I went to my sister, and I was like, Ivani, chocolate milk doesn't taste good. What's wrong with it? And then she tasted it. I turned a different color. She tasted it, and she was like, you used water. I'm like, was I not supposed to use water? And yeah, she led me down the road of proper chocolate milk making. Now I make the best chocolate milk to ever exist ever. Although, according to my brother and my sister recently, I make it too chocolatey. But my theory is, why would you make chocolate milk if you're not gonna make it chocolatey? I mean, my sister, whenever she makes chocolate milk, she has milk with a slight chocolate ness. I don't know. Okay, so you can barely taste the chocolate. It's like someone accidentally put chocolate, a little bit of chocolate, into her milk. That's what her chocolate milk tastes like. It doesn't seem like the chocolate's meant to be there. I don't understand that. I mean, it's chocolate milk. You want it to be chocolatey. Boobs. Let's talk about boobs. I like boobs. As my girlfriend would know, I enjoy boobs. And I do not like super large breasts. I do not. But as I like boobs, so if a girl's flat chested, then I'm not a fan of that either because that's not boobs. It's just like skin. Okay, so I recently watched a video about people talking about when are boobs too big, and the video wasn't specifically for this. If you watch, it's on forget it. Okay, so I watched the video. Regardless of what you think, I watched the video, and they were saying how boobs are never really that big. I mean, they can't get too big. Like, they can be, like, right here, and they're just, like, perfect. You can use them as a pillow. I'm like, gross! That's gross! I don't like big boobs. D cups are, like, my max. Like, double Ds, I mean, like, those are enjoyable sometimes. C cups, yeah, I like C cups. B cups, it depends. It depends. And A cups, that's not boobs. A is for almost boobs. Okay. So, if I had to pick a bra size that I like the most, I turn different color again. Change me back. Okay, there you go. I don't even know. Gosh darn it. I am not picky when it comes to boobs, although I do like a good pair. And luckily, my girlfriend, yes. I'm not gonna talk about her boobs online, but yeah. Okay, so let's talk about something else. I noticed that in a few videos, I always stand right here, and I always like show off this dude. I mean, like, I like this dude better, but like, I feel like this dude did not get enough attention. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Yveltal. 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 I I put it was like this protein thing. Oh, by the way, I dropped the blender. It's glass, so it just like shattered and went everywhere. Um, I was gonna make a shake, and I broke the blender, so that didn't work out. So I just got milk, and I put the protein thing inside the milk and mixed it, which it didn't taste bad, but I kind of drank it too fast. I can kind of feel it. That's why I just did that thing where it looked like I was about to barf. Yeah. Okay. Leveltal and Exernius. Yeah. Like in all my thumbnails and my videos, like I'm always right here covering up this guy. And I wore red, not purposely to match this guy, but I also noticed that I only wear like black and white in my videos. Okay. So what else are we gonna talk about? We can talk about video games. I've always played Wii for like my entire life, and like my friends always made fun of me, and I was like, leave me alone. Those were some really good games for the Wii. I mean, Legend of Zelda. Okay, let's talk about Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda only comes out for Nintendo stuff, and I love Legend of Zelda. I mean, like I liked Legend of Zelda, but I realized I love it. Like I didn't like pronounce like I love it, but like once I realized that I loved it, simply because my Facebook profile picture, I have a Legend of Zelda shirt on. In one of my first videos, I just made I just did like an entire thing about how I love Legend of Zelda. I have like a lot of Legend of Zelda stuff. I lost my Legend of Zelda hat, which I'm very upset about. My girlfriend might have it. Every time I go over, it like came back. Change me back to normal, camera. Okay, there you go. What was I saying? Every time I go to my girlfriend's house, I give her my hat, and then the next time I come over, she gives me my hat back. I don't know why, just because. Okay, don't judge me. So hopefully it's at her house. I'm gonna be going to her house on Saturday because we're gonna have dinner. Then we're gonna go to her house because it was our anniversary this week, and we couldn't do anything on our anniversary day because she was in school. And I know you're thinking like, oh my gosh, dude, why are you dating someone who's in school and you're not in school? Well, I'm going to be in school. Calm down, okay? I'm gonna be going to college. She's in high school. She's a senior, okay? Senior. We're the same age for like a month, okay? So it's not that big of a deal. We're like, I mean, like, married couples, like, you hardly find people who are the same age, like, at all. Usually it's like they're like 2 or 3 year difference, okay? Well, me and my girlfriend, we're the same age for like a month, okay? So, judge me. You're gonna lose in your judgment because poop. I got judged not too long. No! In high school I got judged too. One of her friends called me a pedophile. Like, what the heck? Why would you call me a pedophile? You're just one grade below me. There's a dude in college. He's a year above me, and he's dating a girl that's 2 grades below me. So 1, 2, 3, 3-year difference. Well, actually, okay, once they're in their 20s, that's not a big deal. But right now, it's kind of weird. Everyone made fun of them. Actually, I didn't care that much. I just thought it was weird because the dude was very socially awkward. He was like a cameraman around school. He like took pictures for the school because he was in yearbook or something. Me and my girlfriend, we went to prom, and like we were like hugging it out, and the dude just like takes a picture. Like, wow, that is creepy. That's weird. And the girl, she's not strange. She just doesn't have a lot of friends and such. And actually, I don't even know the girl. I talked to the girl a little bit. I was last year when I was a senior, I had to retake a sophomore Bible class. I went to a Christian school, so we had Bible class. I was in a Bible class with a whole bunch of sophomores. I made a lot of friends. Man, me and young people just get along greatly. Just because I emanate childness. That's weird. That's like me justifying being a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile, by the way. I just explained why I'm not a pedophile. But anyway, I was in that class, and she was in that class. I didn't even know that until the year after. She like friended me on Facebook. She started talking to me, and I was like, "Hey, were you in Adler's Bible?" Wait, poop. No, that's not true. That's not true. I was in the Bible class for 1 semester, and then the next semester when I wasn't in that Bible class, that's when she friend requested me, and that's when she talked to me, and I was like, "Hey, weren't you in Mr. Adler's Bible class?" And then she was like, "Yeah," and I'm like, I didn't even know that. I'm sorry. Should have said hi to you or something. And then, why do I turn orange? Raising my hands makes me not turn orange. Cool. What was I talking about? I like red balloons. I like things associated with red. I like the color red. It didn't work this time. I like red, but my favorite color is black. Black and red is just like the best combo ever. I mean, look at that. I mean, you would think that I love this guy. But I don't know. Just like, I'm like super into the fairy type that's going to be coming out in Pokemon X and Y. And so I feel like this is the leader of the fairies. I don't know. Probably wrong, but whatever. What was I saying? Oh yeah, red balloons. I like red balloons. They remind me of, things. I like got out of the shower, and that's why my hair is like not the usual, like, I mean, I have a pretty nice, I have a pretty nice hairstyle. But right now it just looks like poop. Poop on a stick. Stop it! Stop turning me orange! Over here. This is where I'm gonna be. Okay. I like my camera that I use to record everything is on my laptop. So that's why things aren't always the best. Stop it! I don't know why it does that. And I can't really complain. I mean, like, the video quality is like not the worst. It's like it's on a MacBook. Yeah, I got a MacBook for college, even though I haven't even started college yet. Stuff and poop, man. And so I'm doing nothing for 5 months, so that's why I'm making YouTube videos. I don't know if I'm gonna stop making YouTube videos once I start college. Probably not. It's just gonna be less frequent. When I was little, I couldn't pronounce my R's, and I kind of grew out of it. Actually, no, when I was little, I couldn't say my R's, L's, and S's. I grew out of L's and S's fairly quickly. Like by middle school, I could do L's and S's, but I still couldn't do R's. And then I sat next to this girl in English class. Her name was Becky. Becky was all like, "Hey, I used to not be able to pronounce my R's either. But what I did is I said a sentence that had lots of R's in it, and I did like all the time, and eventually, I grew out of it. And so she was like, you need to say like, Robert the rabbit ran across railroads really fast or something. I don't know, something with a lot of R's. And so I actually did that, and I think that actually helped. So, Becky, thank you. Let's talk about something else. This thing's like, okay, it's 50 minutes long. I think I'm gonna end it here. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do this some other time. I'm gonna like do more episodes of this. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to not do anything because no one ever does. So bye and such and things, and I'll see you later. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this isn't edited, which you can tell because I'm like messing with my laptop.